Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys a pretty interesting situation with the Nagas. So there's some really big Naga cards out there. You have the Naga on 2 that can keep buffs basically throughout the whole game. You have the Giga scaling stats from the 6-drop Naga when you play a spell. The 3 that plays the spellcraft on itself at end of turn multiple times if you have multiple of them, or golden ones. It does stack. It's not like a Bran effect, for example. And you can get one of the Nagas that buffs a card when it's hit with a spellcraft effect to significantly synergize with that. But the other really big card for Nagas is the Divine Shield. It's actually the card I revealed. It is the Glow Scaled. Glow Scaled is a highly influential card this meta because it gives Nagas Divine Shields, and we're not talking about just like one Divine Shield. It's a spellcraft Divine Shield card, but it's pretty standard to play the Naga that the cards trigger their spellcraft on themselves at the end of turn. So if you're playing a full Naga build, which you probably would be if you're playing Nagas, it is not only a card that grants Divine Shield, it is a card that also has Divine Shield. So the way you look at a card like this is it's kind of like a selfless hero that has stats already on it, because it's very easy to buff these cards. And because of the Leroy meta, you don't actually have to buff him that much. You know, 30-30, maybe 40-40, that's about max. It's strong enough to contest the real minion, so your opponent will have to lead with Leroys, and if he leads with Leroys, killing a 40-40, it's much better than killing your 200 Nagas, and yes, they do get that high right now because they're kind of insane. And Glow Scale actually has some contention from other builds, not that much, but more than most Nagas anyway. And the reason is that, well, Divine Shield is just pretty good in any build. I often like playing a build if I know I'm going up against a Ghost or a weaker opponent, or I can just take a loss. I'll actually buy a Glow Scale, maybe 2, and like kind of go all in. Just play out the Glow Scales and have a few extra default Divine Shields on the very last round. You're also going to see strategies like that popping up over the next few days and weeks. So be prepared and enjoy.
7 new enemies have appeared before you. It is time to show them.
Let's take the Manted Queen and hope to stabilize, I suppose. Stream it on PoE. I mean, I'm just going to stream a lot. Not just PoE, I'm going to stream a lot Battlegrounds. I'm going to stream all day today, most day tomorrow, all day after that.
Your enemy will not hesitate.
Manted Queen, it's pretty good. Serviceable.
I have obtained some new minions for you to peruse.
The new 6s are pretty good in my opinion, yes. No, he's been sleeping and now he's all energetic and everything. Feeling all great and bored, are we? Mm-hmm.
Go forth and bend them to your will.
Sleepy Dex, sleepy. Just such a dumbass. Go sleep. Go sleep.
Well, that was a shame.
Alright, what are we dealing with here? Those are really shitty.
Whichever minion you pick, make sure they respect your power.
Alright.
You had best not waste its potential.
MMR did reset. Why did they remove buddies?
Remember, do not hold back.
I mean, buddies were insane power creep. They were pretty fun, but it would kind of drown out any new content they put in, I think. It's pretty risky because they were pretty fun, at least post-armor for the most part.
Yes, a victory! Now do it again!
God tier start? No, it's pretty standard. I mean, I rolled twice for it. It's not that unusual to get a start like this. Classic Darkmoon Fair buddies and tribes. There's certainly a lot they could do, yeah.
Strategy appears to be paying off. These battles are quite an impressive display of power.
I could get that one if I go double Murloc. I think I'll do that actually, yeah. I'll do that. Nagas are pretty busted in my opinion.
You are a force to be feared.
Nice.
Your study is paying off.
Okay. Wasn't it obvious that Naga's a BOP? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. How insightful. I mean, it's pretty early. I think the initial round of like balance testing for new patches is not very fine-tuned. So yeah, I think it's pretty whatever at this point. Usually third round, fourth round of patches, they got it down pretty well.
Keep them scared.
Beautiful.
Yes, a victory! Whichever minion you pick, make sure they respect your power.
I mean, Light Fang would be pretty good, but we're probably going to zoom to 6. I think on 6, we're still going to attempt to play Nagas. Whether it works out or not, yet to be seen. The Golden Lava Lurker, it keeps the first 2 you put on it, so it is a little bit better, but you have to also be able to fuel it. If you can't double fuel, then it's the same.
Have potential.
Well, that sucked. Also sucked. That's not bad. Perfect.
Well, that was a shame, wasn't it?
The sea swarms with my soul.
Okay. That is a little wonky, but we'll see.
You are doing well.
I have not done a world today. I'll do it roughly at the same time as I normally do it. Okay. Level to 6 on 8, 38 health and 1.
Yes, a victory! Now do it again. This minion will serve you well. I had my eye on that one myself.
This is really YOLO, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Onward, my nautical steed. Who leads this champion our sea? Slow down.
Okay. I don't think it's throwing because this is just so much scaling. I'm at 38. I know there is someone who quit earlier, so there's technically no ghost, but I don't think it's that bad. I think it's a risk worth taking type of situation.
All is going as planned. Now, finish them.
Not bad.
Your study is paying off. Its soul is powerful, tempting. I am sure you can find a use for this one somewhere.
She sells seashells.
Ah, this one is going to be you.
The sea swarms with my soul.
Its soul is powerful, tempting.
Okay. Discover first. It's fine.
You are at the top of your class.
Dirty. Okay.
Yes, a victory! Now do it again.
Who leaves this junk in our sea? He'll stay! Slow down!
1, 2, 3. Perfection.
The sea swarms with my soul. A shot to the heart.
Escape the darkness with me!
This is no place for
Still got 30 seconds, so this is pretty good.
Yes, you can have a little minion as a treat. Yes, yes, make room for better things.
A crown for me!
All is going as planned. Now,
So much card generation. Okay. That's a wrap.
yes, a victory! Now do it again.
I really have no idea what to do. I guess that card doesn't do anything.
I suppose I can give you a gold.
I guess that's what we get rid of.
She sells. I suppose I can give you a gold for it.
Oh, the golden one?
I
Yep.
suppose I can give you a gold for it. A good enough choice, I suppose. Yes, yes, make room for better things.
Who leaves this junk in our sea?
All is going as planned. Now, finish them.
No, that's a proper high roll. Ain't touching that. Meanwhile, Quillbor gets +1. Yes. Well, Quillbor, they suck. And they're not new, so get wrecked.
Yes, a victory! Now do it again. I suppose I can give you a gold for it.
My nautical steed?
She sells seashells.
Okay, hover over my board. Spellcraft, give a minion +2/+2 for each friendly Naga until end of turn. After you cast the spell, and this is not you, this is any spell being cast, you get +1/+1 on 4 friendly Nagas. After you cast a spellcraft on, again, this is not the case, because if this casts on itself, it gets a permanent buff. The end of turn, your spellcraft minions cast their spells on themselves twice. So this will cast itself to give it +14/+14, and then +8/+8 permanently. And then that's a spell, so that'll trigger this twice. That's the kind of bullshit that's happening. It's a little complicated, but it's powerful, obviously. Tied the ghost, I got it for 14 from a demon player. I'm not sure a demon player beats that demon player. Does he? Oh, he does. How about that?
Yes, a
10.
victory! Now
Wow.
do it again.
It's pretty tough to play anything here, I would say. It's pretty tough. Okay, I'll play that. Not a second one, though. God damn it.
Who leaves this junk in our sea?
How does it feel so far? Nagas. I mean, I know I'm kind of pushing Nagas because they're new, but it's not like we see a lot of other builds winning these lobbies, so I don't know. They do seem a little too good, I would say. It's similar to Quillbore scaling if you sum it all up, but they have so many effects and customization for countering your opponent's boards. And those effects include massive divine shields. Like, you know, effects like that. Those effects are pretty good. Look at this thing. 154. Yeah, lobby's gone, dude. It's just gone.